Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Cure for Boredom with your hosts, Jim and Steve.
Welcome. Welcome. Good to be back. Steve-O, how are we? Still alive?
We're getting there.
We're getting there? Okay.
We're getting there. One more thing. I just gotta get the bus on the road tomorrow.
Get the bus on the road, and it's nap time for Steve-O.
Sleepy time. Sleepy time.
Well, that's good. So
sleepy time.
So the opening day is what for you guys? Tuesday?
It was Tuesday, yes. Oh, I can recap the hell that was my week.
I would love to hear the week of the opening week, all that went into that. So,
well, let's start on Tuesday, May 20th.
Okay, Tuesday.
Shit show always is opening night. Let's see. Let's look at the box score.
Wait, let's go back because you had 40. How many players in camp?
40. Have to get down 40. 26.
So how'd that go?
I mean, some were known. The first cut was like 8 guys. Then we put some guys on IR, and then the last 4, which was, I don't recall if it was after the exhibition game on Sunday or Monday, but there was one dude that was pretty upset about it.
Really?
And he did come back for one of the games that week before he left town. And there's some awkward shit.
I can imagine.
I'll kind of roll. I mean, look, we get on tonight and I'm like, let's just fucking go. Let's just go. You know what I mean? I'm like, sure. Because we're going to talk about this anyway, so I may as well just roll it out. And by the way, I love the hat. Just going to let you know. That hat is solid.
That of the Giants City Connect, that's a BP hat. So I do like it because it's got the glove that it's the same glove they use in the outfield at Oracle Park, and then it's got the.
I mean, if I looked at it, I would not think it was a Giants hat. I would just think it's a cool fucking hat.
Right, you know, and I kind of liked it. Cool. I like the bright orange, and but it does say SF Giants, and but it's again, and they're looking into their whole City Connect color scheme and design of the uniforms. It's based on kind of the music scene in the San Francisco Bay Area, and the kind of centralized in kind of the 60s, 70s, kind of that hippie-ish counterculture. So that's kind of what they did. And that black jersey they have with those squiggly lines, it's kind of meant to be a ode to vinyl records. So
or tripping balls.
Tripping balls and vinyl records. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So I got this is one of the hats I got.
We just have one rule tonight, and I'm gonna impose a rule.
Impose a rule.
Tonight. No sharing screens, no images, nothing tonight.
Nothing. Okay. Well, I had a couple things, but yeah, throw it till next week.
All right.
No problem.
All right. Because right now it's
you want less work.
Yeah. Editing wise, it's one overlay across the whole thing. It's
gonna be simple.
And that way I may be able to get it out by midnight. So, perfect. Well, actually, it shouldn't really matter because no one's going to be commuting tomorrow. So
it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. But
so I guess I don't give a shit.
That doesn't matter. It can be easy.
So, it can be easy.
We'll keep it easy.
Yeah, we'll keep it easy, dude. I mean, we're I'm gonna fuck around, prattle on.
Yeah.
Well, this is my Ross Puma hat, by the way. I will do a double for the folks that tune in for our hats.
Sure.
I will do a double hat next week. I have a huge, I was going to do them tonight, but I wanted to get pictures of the jerseys to show with it so it makes more sense.
Okay. So you have.
Then I was
so you're
too
gonna,
lazy to find the jerseys or get the artwork for the jerseys, and then prepare it and cut it down and then post it up on the deal. Because then I was thinking, fuck, then I have to do this editing thing where I change the overlay and these spots, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking, nah, let's keep it. Just keep
You're
it.
going to have jerseys to go along with. It's going to be a double hat night for you with jerseys.
At night, and there'll be a huge special reveal during one of the hats.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nobody
Nobody cares.
Put this in. This into the.
Are you writing this down?
I am. I'm notating.
You gotta remind me,
Yeah,
because I'll forget.
Yes, hat and jersey reveal and special reveal. So okay, we got it.
So some of this stuff this week is gonna be. It's gonna be a little confusing, okay? Because I'm not so sure on dates, but I know it all happened.
Okay.
In the last 6 days.
That's fair.
Okay, so the timeline could be foggy.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So opening night, all the fanfare, complete introductions, the whole deal, fucking kumbaya, blah, blah, blah. Everybody fucking great. Everybody happy. Where is it? First 3 innings, we give up 3-1, 3 and 1. So we're down 8-0 going into the 5th inning. Get beat 9-3 on opening night. Time of the game, just under 3 hours. Okay. So
did the skipper get thrown out?
No.
He should have done.
There was an ejection, and I believe. Actually, I could tell you what night the ejection was, but I do know that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
On that. So yeah, 3-hour game. I have to teach my child how to go about doing the laundromat.
Oh yes, how'd that go?
It's fine. She just questions here, questions there, but it does go slower when you have a new set of hands.
Sure, yeah.
But it's fine. We probably left around. Every night real close to 2:45. There was only one real late night.
Did you give her some advice? Did you give her the expert, like measure twice, cut once type of?
No, it's easy. It's easy.
Oh, okay.
It's
just laundry.
Time consuming.
There's no bleach involved to screw anything up.
God no. Okay. Everything's so fucking sketchy.
There you go.
So then we roll back.
Mm-hmm.
You get like get home 3:15 in the morning, wind yourself down, rack back up at probably 9 o'clock. There was only one 8:30 day this week. So yeah, roll back in, done. Okay. Wednesday, second night of the season. Lose 2-0.
Oh.
We out hit them 9-5. Lose 2-0. Time of the game 2:40. 3,200 people showed up that night. It was the premiere of one of our new jerseys, which we'll talk about next week.
Oh.
Now, just to give you an idea, in the Pioneer League, 2-0. Let me give you some game scores from the league that night.
This is unheard of.
We had 3-2. We had 12-5. We had 6-3. Not bad games. We had 9-2, and we had a 25-7 victory in Rocky Mountain. So,
okay.
All right. So, same deal. No big. Just get the stuff done and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night. Thursday. How did Thursday go? Thursday lost 8-1. Time of the game is now 2:55. So we're about on the same rhythm. That's what I was saying. Like this early practice, you get in this pattern, you just go about your day and you're getting 4 or 5 hours sleep a night. And you just go and you're exhausted. The weather's been good, it's not hot, it's nice, everybody's happy. This is the night where we would have had an ejection. Our hitting coach went out to argue something earlier. Didn't like the answer, came back into the dugout about an inning later, snapped his clipboard and threw about 100 pages of paper out on the field and was promptly ejected. I didn't see it. I don't know what happened. So I just heard it because I was asked what our hitting coach's name was after the game by the umpire. So
for his official scorecard.
Now, this is also the night of the first release of the year.
Oh no.
One of the guys comes up, sitting in the laundry room, waiting for stuff to get done. Because it's comfortable in there, it's cool, there's nobody over there. And he says to me, "Where do I put my jerseys?" And I'm like, "Well, you put them in the hamper, you put them in your locker." I'm looking at him confused. He goes, "No, I just got released." And I went, "Oh, okay, locker's fine. Locker's fine."
Mm.
He didn't pitch that night. He had nothing to do with the shellacking that night.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of confused at the timing too. Middle of the series, first week, whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then Friday night is fireworks night. And I see the gentleman who just got released the night before again. And one of the guys who caused a little bit of ruckus when he was released preseason. And I went up to him and I said, "Hey, man, I'm sorry. I had no idea what you were talking about yesterday. I had no idea that you got released." I mean, he was fine.
Yeah.
Okay. But, we were just chit-chatting. He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I didn't understand either." And I mean, it is kind of a shock. Imagine getting told it's over.
Right.
You're on your own. Go find something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's kind of a weird.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, as a player, you probably should know just to leave your shit in your locker and walk away.
You'd
not
think.
have to ask anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, I mean, we've got people that are coming, and it was funny too because the first game when the 3-1-3-1 deal,
mm-hmm.
the manager goes into his office in the middle of the game and makes a phone call to a guy that he goes, "I need you. You're going to be my starter next Tuesday." And it's loud in there so everybody can hear. It's like, wow, there's a message to the team. So it was interesting. So Fireworks Friday rolls around, which is always a shit show because fireworks take time, fireworks make a mess, players don't leave.
Right.
Okay. So it's a complete pain in the ass, but we have to do it. People come out, whatever. So the hope of the year, and this time I'm kind of just hanging out in the dugout, just kind of watching the game, talking to guys, right? We go down 4-0. Top of 3. This guy turns a great double play. Boom, boom, gets out of the inning. We come in, down 4, score 4. Fucking tie it up. Here we go. Shit's turn around. They immediately put 4 more back up on us in the top. Lose 14-7. Time of that game. Let's see. Time of that game isn't on here. I can tell you this. It was every bit of 3 hours and 40 fucking minutes. Okay. And then you throw the fireworks on. We did not get to start it on laundry until about 12:30, which pushes me back to getting home about 4 a.m. And the time that I arrive the next day doesn't fucking change. So that was the worst night of the bunch. Now, mind you, we're 0-4. We're 0-4. So off go 2 more heads Saturday morning.
Really? So now second and third release.
Yeah. So now I got new guys coming in. There's been a guy hanging out, taking, hitting in the cage and stuff for a couple days, and that's got to make everybody fucking nervous. Okay.
They got a guy some guy, random guy, just hitting.
He's not random. He's not random. Yeah,
right,
exactly.
But managers invited him over, and everybody knows he's there, possibly taking somebody's job.
So there's a text group of the coaching staff, the players, I'm in it, the grounds guy, the trainer, right? Saturday, a players only meeting was called for Saturday. Mind you, we're 0-4 and we're calling a players only meeting.
It's 4 games into the season.
It's looking bleak. I mean,
that's not good.
Bad news bears bleak.
That's not good.
dudes crashing into each other on pop-ups and the ball falling to the ground. Fucking bleak. Okay.
The players only meeting better been like, dude, we need to pull our heads out of our asses.
Well, and it turns out it got trumped because Skipper wanted to talk to each guy individually before we
Players
went.
only. Okay.
And he starts going, and I go in there, and I got stuff I got to take care of because now it's Saturday night, and I've got a problem with some jerseys that we auctioned off, so I've got to do some number swaps. I got to make sure they get on the lineup card correctly so we don't fuck anything up. I got to get it to the press box on the number swaps that I actually do so they can change graphic cards for TV and all this other shit, right? And I can't get in there. There's a line of 8 guys waiting outside to have their individual meeting. Now these meetings, you got, let's say 25 guys. Let's put it at 5 minutes a meeting. We're looking at a couple hours.
Right.
Okay. Now, if the meetings are taking 35 minutes, we're going to need a rain delay. Okay.
Wow.
So finally, we start bringing them in groups. Because finally, I can't wait anymore. I fucking knock on the door. There's 5 guys in there. Whatever. It was like, alleviate the stress type of deal. Fucking let's come out fired up Saturday. Let's fucking go. We're better than this type of thing. So we roll out Saturday and I get beat 13-6. Never in this fucking game. It was 7-1 after 2. Okay. It just never ever in it. This one is 303. Is what it is. Okay. I think we did hit our first home run of the year, or maybe that was today. I don't know. No, I think it was today. We haven't hit home right now. So now Saturday night to Sunday. Sunday is a 1 p.m. start. It's getaway day. Got to get the bus on the road. So when you go 303, it puts a strain on everything. So you start to cut corners and you're like, okay, what jersey are we wearing tomorrow? Don't do those jerseys. Do middle amount here. Do minimal here. Get this, get this, get this.
Right.
Move on. So we get out late last night. I roll back in because it's a day game. I get here about 8:45 this morning for the day game on Sunday. And it was hot today. Not hot, but it was like close. It was like high 80s. So it was a big change from earlier in the week. So it was, kind of shocked the system. People were cooking a little bit. People were getting a little testy. But, however, I will tell you, we salvaged the week by going 1-5.
Oh, they got the win.
They got the
win. Did you have
today.
champagne and ice to celebrate?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
We did hit a home run today, and one of the relief pitchers who's been on the team a couple of years, I was in the clubhouse, and he goes, "Hey, we actually have a lead. The first time we've led a game all year." And I thought about it, and I went, "You're fucking right. Game 6 was the first time we had held the lead all year long."
Wow. That's rough. That's a rough start.
And it almost trickled away. It was 6-3. They gave away a run in the 8th and a run in the 9th, and they had guys on base. So, yeah.
6-5?
6-5. And so we sat there tonight, and I decided not to go to the laundromat because I had several issues at the laundromat this week. The employees, I mean, obviously, if you're a guy who closes the laundromat, you may not be the most... Sure. I don't want to insult anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Probably not the most. He probably doesn't have a whole high caliber vocabulary that he uses.
Not a lot of guys are in there working on their patent at the same time, too.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the nights, he lets this lady in. It was the night that we were late. It was like close to 1 o'clock in the morning, and there's a lady in there with 3 times the amount of shit that we have.
Oh my!
Just dominating the laundromat. I'm thinking, fuck, I'm never gonna get done. I'm never gonna get fucking done. And she was weird, obviously, but but she's not drying her stuff, so that kind of saved our ass a little bit. So that's fine.
So she was gonna hang dry.
I don't know what she was gonna do. She's bagging the shit up. So I told her, I said, when the guy left, I said, hey, I gotta lock you in here. Here's how you get out. I mean, we'll come back in about 90 minutes when we're done, and we'll swing by, make sure you're all right. And she was still in there. She hadn't even been outside. So, and then on that nugget, the guy in there is also telling us about how these parasites are eating. This is the employee. The parasites are eating his body. Okay.
All right.
And going through all this stuff. And how doctors are scams and they fucking don't listen to him. And they say it, every doctor he goes to says it's from hallucinogenic drug use. And, that's what he's having this problem with. And I said, well, yeah, and you know me, I just try and diffusing the situation, trying to make small talk. And I want the laundromat to be empty. I don't want to I want to work. I want to get this shit done and go home. So I says to the guy, man, you know what? If nobody believes you should go up to Canada. And he says, well, I can't go to Canada because of my murder conviction. And I went, well, maybe Mexico then. Maybe try Mexico. So we get back to the stadium.
Wow.
My kid looks at me and she goes, did he just casually drop a murder conviction on us? I said, yeah, I'd actually heard that story before, but I forgot about it until he just casually dropped it in conversation like it was nothing. And I went,
well, it must not have been that bad. He's out.
He's really old. I mean, but
second degree could be a Shawshank type of deal too.
It was something about he's not Andy Dufresne. It was something about a bar fight, and he pushed a guy, and the guy hit his head. They got in a fight, and the guy hit his head on a curb or something. I don't know. Yeah, and it may not even be murder. He may just be talking it up from like a cheap manslaughter conviction. But he did kill a man. I mean, let's just get to it. I mean,
death was caused by his hands. Yes.
Yeah. And but just to casually drop it in conversation.
I think he's proud of it.
I think low-key. I mean, I could take him. I'm pretty sure. Even in my tired state, I think I could go.
Yeah.
And then, so last night, we didn't go to the laundromat tonight, which we probably should have because it took us way longer than it should have. But because here's the deal. I told you the deal. I have the key to the laundromat. The owner loves me. And the way it's supposed to work is we drive up. There's nobody fucking there. I unlock the door. I walk in. I do my shit. I leave. Don't leave a mess. Don't even know I was there. Other than all the fucking quarters that I leave in this building for this guy, right? Every night there's been a fucking employee there. Twice there's been customers in there well after the hours. And last night, there's a fucking badger. A 2-foot badger walking around the parking lot. And I'm like, what? My kid goes, what is that? I go, fuck, I don't know. Look outside. And the fucker tries to come in the front door of the laundromat.
Wow.
So I shut the door. I mean, this thing is like probably 2 feet long. And I would guess it's probably close at its maximum to like a foot wide. It's like a big fucking, looks like a porcupine almost.
Right.
Like this.
Yeah.
So he's cruising around the parking lot, and there's people in cars following him and taking pictures. I thought it was a pet. So like we're Googling shit real quick. And here's the more you know deal. Do you know what disease that they spread more than anything?
I don't, but
I mean, you would think it'd be rabies. Right?
That would be the first thing coming to sense. I'm not thinking gonorrhea. That's the next thing I'm thinking. But
it's tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis. Well,
I mean, if you don't want to get the TB, stay away.
Have you gotten
from
your shots?
badgers.
You get your TB shots?
I don't know. I don't know if
I think the TB shots is that one you get the 4-prong. It's a 4-prong.
I had no idea.
Remember that when you were a kid?
No, I don't remember. No, dude, I don't remember shit from last week. I'm having trouble just recapping my week.
Okay, well, I you know what? I did not see a badger in the recap. So
no, I mean it was hard
that was kind of cool.
But it was hard to like not recap the badger into it. So then, because you don't know where the badger is after you're kind of doing stuff and checking around, but the badger's around, And I do have a photo that I would show. It's a blurry photo of the badger under a car.
Oh.
So now I'm thinking, and what do badgers do? According to Google, well, they scratch and bite. And if you annoy them or make them in fear, and I think if there was a badger under my truck and I was near my truck, it might attack me. So now every time I go out to my car, I'm on full fucking badger alert. And this is like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night, I'm on full badger alert. So
it's interesting.
And I got one more thing. I get to go tomorrow morning. I got the bat bags packed tonight. I got guys who need hats. I got guys who need pants. Everything's packed up for the most part. We get to do a cooler, some other shit. Get them on the bus. As soon as the bus hits curb, 9 a.m., coming home. And the bonus thing is it being a holiday today, tomorrow,
no traffic.
Whatever you want to call it, no traffic. So I'll be able to cruise right home. And I'm sure there were numerous other just shit storms that happened this week that I've just buried and repressed deep inside of me. But when you start getting all new guys in the first week, then it's like, you get a kid that's a fucking tiny little runt, and everything I've got left is like, yeah, well, I've got 40, 41, 49 left. And what size are they? Well, let's see, 52, 50, 50. Oh, hey, I need warm-up shirts. Okay, all I got's double X left. Here you go. Oh, yeah, my warm-up shirt's double X. It's like, fuck, guys. Grow. It's been fun. It's,
Yeah, welcome to the minor leagues.
So 1-5. 1-5 is the start.
So not off to the rip-roaring start that they'd hoped.
Yeah, it's looking.
That's rough.
It's looking interesting. We'll see how it goes. I mean, and the other thing is too is you never know how good the other team is. They could be the best team in the fucking league. I came to the conclusion watching some of these games. We're either the 2 best teams in the league or the 2 worst teams in the league. One of the 2. I don't know which way it goes. But I mean,
yeah,
you got to play who you play. That's the bad thing about this league too is not everybody plays everybody. So
true.
It's hard to tell. But yeah. So the sleep deprivation is almost over.
Yeah, my week was, I think, if we're putting it on a sliding scale, if like one end is your extreme and mine would be the other side. Because like Thursday, it was slow. Just put in requests, got off about 10:30. Yeah, started to, and I took Friday off because it was a holiday weekend. So I was on Friday and I'm Saturday and today. And then Mondays I'm a holiday. And then I also took Tuesday off. So pretty much have 5 days off in a row. And yeah, I probably slept a little too much a couple of these days. Slept in, probably got about 12 hours sleep on 1 or 2 of these days. So yeah. Yeah. And I've probably done less work in these last 3 or 4 days than I have in a long, long time. So yeah. I'm completely opposite of you. So if anything, my body's probably too tired from sleeping too much. So yeah, I'm a little, how they get that when you sleep too much and it's like, like, gosh, I just slept too much. Well, that's kind of what's happened here. So, yeah, I hate when that happens. Really can really ruin.
Look into my fucking eyes.
He's there. He is again.
Yeah, you know what, man? It is what it is. You get. I mean,
I know. Well, like you said,
I mean, you will fall into that rhythm. It's just that, like, even today, okay. I spent all day. Okay, most of this week I've spent throwing the travel bags into the wash and hanging them on the fence to let them dry. Then I have to collect them before the game starts and put them away. So I do a little bit every day. So now today is the day where I put everybody's little name tags into the travel bags and get them out by the locker. So it frees up space for me, and they're going to hang on to that shit all year. But it's just a matter of let's get this shit in. That's my goal, is to get the shit out of my storage areas into their storage areas, which is their lockers. Right. And it's slowly but sure. Like I said, the first time they get on the road is great. As long as they don't forget anything, we're good. But once that routine starts, I mean, pretty soon, 6 6-game homestands will be sweet, and then we'll have a 12-game homestand, which will kill you.
Right.
We got a couple of 3s mixed in there, which is fucking easy. Those are cakewalks. And, but then we still have like stuff to finish at the stadium that's not quite done yet.
Right.
Good news is we are leading. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I told my guys, I said, okay, we're taking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. We're coming in Thursday. We're going to do stuff. I'll probably be there Wednesday, but that's what we'll do. But yeah, so I mean, you get in that groove and you go. It's not for the faint of heart. I can tell you that. I mean, and not that I'm fucking look. I know you called me a hero, but I'm not saying I'm a hero. Okay. I'm so loopy. I'm so good. Fucking loopy.
Like that's pretty good.
I'm so fucking loopy.
No, but again, though, I get it, and I mean, it's like you're doing the monotonous, like it's day after day, the same thing. You're doing the same thing. It's just a lot of busy work and a lot of things, but then there's a lot of stuff you got to do. That's all the other stuff that's like important things you have to have that helps make the day run for the team, right? So you got all the bullshit you got to do, and then you got the important things, but you're spending a large chunk of a day there, and there could be worse places to be at, right? So that's kind of I think
absolutely.
I think that's what I think you take that whole look at the whole thing is like, I mean, if you're sitting at a warehouse where there's nothing going on and you're just there's not many people to talk to, and you got the environment adds, something about a ball yard, hanging out there, and just that whole thing, and just being around players and coaches and stuff. That's a cool kind of a job to have when you kind of look at it. And like you say, this doesn't happen, but what, 5 months out of the year is like where you just
only,
really got to
only 42 more nights.
Yeah, that's like
we're
right
down
now.
To 42 nights, man.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, that's not when you think with the long term of it's like, yeah.
I mean, I appreciate it and all, but I mean, our first responders are the real heroes. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna go into this. Oh, I got the first cramp of the year.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Cramp. Hold on, let me get this. Let me get this one down. Hold on. Okay, this is notated as well.
The hammy.
It's May 25, 2005.
Oh, it's
Steve,
not going away.
First cramp.
It's not going away.
All right, I'll just keep talking. In other news, what happened also? Let's see. I don't know what I was going to talk about.
We did have some reaction to the Las Vegas TV show conversation.
there was. We had a lot. There was a lot. There was like almost too much information about the Las Vegas TV show because somehow you and Dan really enjoyed that show.
This is a thumbnail of me just fucking looking like I'm fucking giving birth right now.
And I'll do that. I'll do this looking at you going.
Timestamp.
Like laughing at you.
Yeah,
34. That's me laughing
God,
at you.
Dude. And that's the thing, dude. Crap. I fucking drink so much water. But back to your point. Firemen, not a policeman, they're not. No, it is fun because I've been trying to this year. I've been trying to enjoy it more.
You should. You really should.
Hanging out in the dugout, getting to know these guys, and you know
what, Steve. You know what's going to be funny, and I mean, just knowing you and your personality, as these guys in 25, 30 years are going to have stories talking about you.
I mean, they were fucking impressed. Sundays we do Hawaiian shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the grounds crew and me and some of the food guys are doing it now. But
no, they're gonna. I mean, I can imagine the minor league baseball players having the stories they're going to talk about. We had this clubhouse guy, this guy,
but
this big dude.
There's things that we can clean up, that we can tighten up that makes my life easier. Like if you sell a jersey during the fucking auction. Sure, it gets reordered. I literally had for Saturday night on Tuesday, I only had 15 jerseys for a game on Saturday night because our vendor missed the order.
So
they miraculously pulled them out of their ass and overnighted them to me, and I had them Friday before the game.
Wow.
I still didn't have all my numbers, but I had enough to field the team. So I had a lot of, if I have all the numbers, then I don't have to make number changes. I don't have to do stupid shit like that. So
did you just like pin like paper numbers like on it like a marathon when they just like tape, put the
No, I have spare jerseys and shit. I could have done that, but I have to have the style of jersey. So, God,
do they play? Did they play in jerseys without numbers?
No.
Okay.
So I've got like about 4 or 5 extra jerseys. So,
okay.
Based on the roster. So
I got you.
Can you hear me? Because I can't get my mic.
I can hear you.
I'm to stretch.
I can hear you.
Oh, dude, still cramping.
Where's the cramp at?
Hamstring.
The hamstring.
It's the hammy. It's the hammy.
So I used to get the hamstring. I used to get hamstring cramps. Obviously, so you're on your feet all day, and you've probably been doing that, even though you're drinking all the water. Because I remember, like catching the double header and riding the bus home games and getting the hamstring cramps in both legs at the same time.
That's what I got going right now. It's this chair too. It's not.
Yeah, you got to get your legs extended.
Real good to sit.
You almost should stand up, but
I was thinking about how I can adjust my camera and get me up in the air, or you could just talk to my dick. I don't know. And there's another thumbnail. Oh, God damn it. Oh, dude, this is so fucking bad. Oh, I'm just gonna keep going down.
The Cramp Show. Not crap. Cramp.
So yeah, Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, Dan came with info that I was unaware of. That he had a lot of.
It was a good show. He also Vanessa Marcille, something else, man.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
But the Brian Austin Green thing, just
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man, I may have to go get some Gatorade or something. Let you maybe I'll put the fucking Jim Nance music on. Let you go for a little bit.
Sure, we can do that.
I've been rolling through this show.
Yeah,
I've been talking too much. Maybe that's why I'm cramping up. I don't know. I do have something else, but
you do have something else.
Yeah, I gotta walk this off.
Okay,
I gotta walk this off. Here,
yeah, give me my music. Sure.
And then I'll have something to listen to when I listen on the replay. Yeah, I'm going by.
All right. Oh, he's going bye.
Oh,
so it's time.
You can still hear me scream though. That's
okay.
The best part. Is like you hear me.
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah, there he is. You know, a guy that does what he has to do to keep the show going. Although he's left the show, but he's doing something to take care of himself. That's all we can applaud. And this time of his need is we're going to keep the time going. Oh, there he is again. But hasn't left us quite yet. He's still there. He's now in an upright position. We're going to be looking up his nostrils and understanding that he is booger free. As Steve
93.
Stephen Steppenwolf Staub has stepped away.
I'm gonna get
take
water.
Care of business. To hydrate. Not much needed hydration required to help with these cramps that are coming across a terrible way. Sometimes when I've had cramps, I often try to take my mind off the cramps and think of fun times. Think of, flowers or small children running in the grass or striping a golf ball down the middle of the fairway, making that first birdie of the day. Friends, that's what good thoughts can do. The power of positive thinking can overcome a lot. Sometimes just thoughts alone can get us through the day. When we're struggling with whatever it is, could it be relationships? Maybe it could be just, work, friendships. It all comes crashing down at once. Well, let's get to that power of positive thinking. You know, these are the times when our thoughts can work almost as much as medication. But when I do go to medication, I do recommend THC. A small gummy can help it go away and also help you feel like no other. You know, also, when I do that, take that gummy, sometimes it feels like I've striped that golf ball down the middle of the fairway and made that first birdie. It always comes back to golf, doesn't it, folks? Yes. As our music has now died, and now I'm talking less like Jim Nance and just now like me, I've lost my train of thought because that music really put me in a mode of way of speaking, and now I've got nothing. So hopefully Steve's back soon, hydrated and raring to go with a good lore story, maybe a fable that will bring us back to the show where it needs to be. Instead of just hearing screams of pain, we'll be hearing screams of joy. Well, I think I've got it back. I am back, baby, and I am back better than ever. I don't know if I'm back. I almost thought I was back. I'm running out of material.
Working my way back.
He's back. He's coming back. My podcast mate has made it. I can hear him. He's lumbering through the halls of his upstairs area. Hopefully be hydrated. Maybe have the electrolytes that he needs. Maybe a Gatorade or a water. One of these hopefully will be soon in his body, and soon his body will be in front of us. I have movement, and he's back.
Yeah,
I felt like I did a lot of heavy lifting there. Like my music ran out, and because I was on a roll, I felt like I had a little thing going. I had like a rhythm going. That music really gets me going, and that I
know it does.
Yeah, and then music died. Music was over, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
I thought I looped it. My bad.
And no, and it kind of, and I thought I was back again. I had a little something going. Then it was gone again. And I admitted it. But then I kind of, and I that's a long time to go by myself, just talking about nothing.
Yeah, so we've gone lower. So I tried to block the reflection.
Your hat is blocking it. Your head is,
a little bit. But usually I sit higher, so I went lower. I'm a little bit lower now.
Yeah, get your feet out, legs out.
I was searching through the fridge, grabbed a jar of pickles, drank all the juice.
Pickle juice. That'll do it. Mm-hmm.
That'll do it. And then
you got some water?
Yeah. Oh yeah, drank about 64 ounces of water.
Wow.
And cramping the whole way.
Yeah, it'll take a little time.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I make it.
Well, it's good to have you back,
Well,
can't imagine what a solo podcast would be like. Wow. It was odd. Well, it's really weird. I do remember, on our drunken night that I talked by myself sometimes. That was kind of fun, but I was drunk. So
yeah, I don't know. I just fucking We both did a little solo deal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I usually
you sang though.
Yeah, I go back to karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, let me tell you about our first game opening night.
I'm
just kidding. Right. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, you have.
Honestly, all I want is a ring. And one of this girl that used to work for us, okay, moved and went to Omaha. She got a job with the AAA team there. My old boss, my old GM, was there for a while doing something, not a GM, but was working there. Got her to come there. And she shows me she has 2 championship rings from the same season, one from the USL team and one from the AAA team.
Wow.
And Yeah, look, dude, they're not diamonds, but dude, they're fucking nice. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this too goddamn long. I want a fucking ring.
Sure.
You know? But anyway, yeah, dude, I mean, the player, I mean, we get along. We have fun. You know, it's fun. It's fun to hang out in the dugout. You know, guy gets fucking base hit. You're in the line, man. You're throwing fucking 5. You guy lights it up. You're fucking in there, man. I mean, you're.
Yeah.
You're a contributing member of the team, and that's not what I'm aiming for. That's not what it is, but you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just it's different, and I want to kind of like not hide, kind of embrace that part, you know, because I never do. I usually just try and stay the fuck out of the way.
I mean, that's always been your modus operandi. Is like, I don't need any praise. Just get out of. I'll just get out of the way.
Yeah,
you've always been that way.
No, it's been fun. It's been more fun.
No, I'm glad you do. That's because I mean, again, I'm sure you take pride in your work, and you take pride in your team, and it's like, you know, you want them to win. And
it's fun. Well, it's not just that. It's like, so the umpires have their meeting, and when the new guys come in, every umpire's like, "Oh yeah, we know about you. Yeah, you're the guy.
You built a
you're
reputation.
The fucking guy. What do you want? You know,
yeah.
What do you need?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
that's the
and
best.
even like our manager remembers me from when he was a visiting team.
So you know what that is?
He made sure I was there.
Honestly, Steve, you do the job that they expect to be done at like AAA level.
Oh, dude, my
like your
groundskeeper all the time goes, dude, you should get a job somewhere else. So
you really could. I mean,
why would I do? Why I can't. I'm not going to go anywhere else.
Right. But your skill level, what you do. I mean, honestly, you could probably be at the major league level, to be honest.
I've seen it, dude. That shit's fucking wild what those guys do.
Well, the thing is,
it's not harder. It's actually easier,
because you have other people working for you, and it's the technology is different, and
you have facilities to make facilities. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing.
You're never having to overnight stuff because you're short on jerseys.
You know, in Major League Baseball, there's a guy that just takes care of the umpires. That's all he does.
The umpires.
Just the umpires.
He's a major league employee.
Yeah, no, he's an employee.
He's an employee of the club, so he's the home team has an umpire guy.
He's the umpire room attendant.
So he just takes care of all the umpires' needs.
Yes, which is what I do, plus the visiting team, plus the home team.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But I was talking with dude. It's weird, and again, I'll name drop today, and I know you hate this name drop, but I was sitting there talking with Troy Percival and Bob Malachy today.
Fuck,
dude, they're so fucking cool.
Have you told them about me?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
You should, next time you should say something. Every time you mention his name, fuck Troy Percival.
But they're fucking dude. They're such great guys, and
sure.
We were just sitting there shooting the shit about baseball day, and sometimes you just go, okay, yeah, this is an exhausting day, but it's like, my grounds guy, we were sitting there the other night, and he goes, do you know he's 13th all time in saves? I was like, yeah, I knew that. This guy could fucking play. Mm-hmm. I mean, and it's, you know,
oh yeah, the name alone just carries weight. I mean, you say his name, most people our age, we're gonna remember a dominant pitcher. It's not like it wasn't like he was just like, oh yeah, I remember him. No, he was a dominant pitcher, a closer. Like,
well, here, I'm gonna turn. We'll stop all this hero talk. I'm gonna turn the page. Okay.
Okay.
Did you check the email this week?
I did not.
We got an email from a viewer, a listener.
Okay? Let me get to. I have our.
No. Let me read it to you. Don't look.
Okay, go ahead. No, sure.
From Mohammed Tayabi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
What?
Mohammed Tayabi. The title of the email is "The Cure for Boredom Podcast is Impressive." Hello, Jim and Steve. I hope you're doing well. I recently came across the Cure for Boredom podcast and wanted to reach out and provide my professional services. With over 5 years of experience, I deliver high-quality work tailored to clients' needs at value pricing. The services I provide are podcast guest scheduling, episode editing, video audio editing, creating shorts and reels, social media clips, YouTube thumbnails, show notes, podcast branding. If you're interested in my services, do let me know so we could schedule a Zoom meeting. Looking forward to your response. Best regards, Mohammed.
Here, go ahead. Let me help you build the response, Steve. Dear Muhammad, no.
Wait. Hold on.
Thank
Wait,
you.
wait.
Oh,
That was 5 days ago. 2 days
5 days ago. Oh, he's
2 days
followed up.
ago. Hello, Jim and Steve. I hope you're doing well. Just following up my previous emails about my service.
Jesus
I
Christ, this
understand
guy's persistent.
you have a busy schedule, so kindly let me know a suitable time to connect. Thank you. Best regards, Muhammad. 1:01
Muhammad.
p.m. today. 1:01 p.m. today. Just following up, see if it's convenient time to connect. I'd love to schedule
Muhammad.
a quiet time to explore your requirements. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Muhammad, we've had 18 followers for 4.5, 5 months now.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed.
Thanks for reaching out, Muhammad.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Might be a hard pass on that there, Muhammad.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out. And
how did he come across the Cure for Boredom? That's my question.
I don't know, but
how does it come across?
And this long distance dedication goes out to Muhammad, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Thank you, Muhammad. Thanks for being a fan of the show. We really appreciate you.
We do appreciate if you're listening. If you're tuning in, hopefully we haven't driven you away from stop listening to or watching the Cure for Boredom.
And the kind words. The Cure for Boredom is impressive.
And if you wanted to maybe share, subscribe and share, we'd appreciate that.
To your vast network.
Your vast network of contacts that you have and podcast experience that you have.
Yeah. But sincerely, we appreciate the kind words and your listening. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That you found us. You found us. It's such a great thing.
And because it's been 2 weeks since we had a copyright strike, I had to drop something.
There you go. I think we're good though. I think we got no video going. It's just music. I think we're good.
I don't know.
I haven't heard Studio in a while.
Studio.
Good choice. Good choice for a long distance request from Muhammad because Muhammad. Maybe he might be our UK listener. Could be a UK.
Could be. I mean, there's nothing really that gives it off. Like, I'd see a Cheers in there maybe, but don't really see it. I mean, if you
put a shrimp, did he put another shrimp on the bobby?
Nothing like that.
Okay.
He actually has his picture in here. I wonder.
Oh no!
You know what? Guess what? Here we go.
You broke your law. You broke the rule today. You're breaking the rule, aren't you?
No, I'm not putting. No. I will not do it. I will not do it.
No.
I won't do it.
Rule. Oh, Steve, this is the chance.
Not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm just googling him. That's not the same guy.
Oh no.
There's a
wait. Could we
University of Central
scammed,
Florida?
Steve?
No chance. Midwest Express Clinic. I don't believe that's him. I'm not signing into LinkedIn.
It doesn't sound like.
What a shit fucking deal. Department of Computing, not him. Machine Learning Engineer. I don't think that's him.
That's not right.
No. Oh, there's a cricketer named Muhammad Taib.
Oh.
Pakistan. He actually has a couple of profiles in the cricket world.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can search. Let's see if I go back and I search. What's the name of his company? Oh, it's Muhammad Taib 322411 @gmail.com. Doesn't really sound.
Doesn't sound like he's like there's. Are you telling me there could have been 3,000 other Muhammad Taibs that he had to go to the 3124 whatever it was?
Although I know you love the word, you love the bit, right?
I do love the bit.
What if we just did a Zoom with the guy and invited him on the show?
I don't know if I could resist that, Steven. That could be gold. That could be gold, Jerry. It could be gold. Oh my god!
I was like, what do we just? Yeah, a good time for us. We record this time. Why don't you come on?
Why don't you come on? We'll talk about it.
No Zoom. Just come in and tell us about what you got. Tell us about what you know.
Holy shit, that would be funny.
I mean, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm down. Let's do it.
If he emails me again, I mean, you just email me. I don't want to sound like I've ignored him for 5 days. I don't want to sound too desperate.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
we don't ever.
He does understand that I have a busy schedule. but he knows it's we.
Well, if he's watching, he's watching the podcast. He knows it. Well, he knows if he's watching the podcast, he knows that I'm the one to contact if he wants to. The less busy of the two of us. I got nothing.
You can get to the email.
I haven't even checked the
email. That was Phil Collins, the studio. Thank you again. Thank you for your.
Thank you, Phil, and
support.
thank you, Muhammad.
Thank you for your like and your follow and your subscribe.
That's fucking gold, Jerry. That's gold, Jerry. God damn, that's fucking good.
I swear, some of this shit is funny. I mean, we never got back to the PayPal scam because they don't answer the phone.
I know.
But this guy may be down for a Zoom call. I don't know. Let's see if I search podcast. I don't know, podcast helper.
I don't think that's going to be the one. That's funny.
Muhammad TWIB video editor, Hokum Heart Hotel. Oh wait, this could be the guy.
You think you got him?
Video editor. Oh shit, that's the guy. Wait a minute. Ooh, that could be. I don't want to sound racist. Get the fucking guy. Oh boy, that could be the guy.
Yeah.
Helping podcasters, influencers, and business owners scale with high impact video editing, marketing, business development, and lead generation. Expert in podcast promotion and administrative assistance. Oh, he is in Pakistan.
He is in Pakistan. So I knew he.
Yeah.
I knew he was not going to be from.
Let's see. Time in Pakistan right now. It's 10:39 in the morning. I mean, it's definitely during business hours.
We're live now, Muhammad, if you'd like to.
Is Memorial Day a thing in Pakistan?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a. I believe, Steve, that's an American holiday.
Just us, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be touchy. You think?
But
that could be kind of touchy.
Yeah. Well,
it's a big holiday here where we celebrate our veterans who have died in battle serving our country, attacking third world places like your own.
Or allowing other third world countries being attacked by other third world countries like your own right now by India.
Sure.
And also, allowing
Well, again, Muhammad, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. A heartfelt studio to you, Muhammad, in Pakistan.
I mean, I appreciate the effort. I don't know if we could afford you on our salary, and
you get a salary.
Pretty dead set. Well, yeah.
You get a salary
0.0. I took that thing down. I don't have it, so we gotta make it. No, I know. It'd have been perfect right there. It'd have been perfect. I don't know.
How can you get rid of that? That's one of my favorite.
Well, because we had that night where we were running all the songs and shit, so shit had to go. Because I'm not bright, and the only reason Susudio's on here is because of that night. I never deleted it.
Was the snare?
It was just the only thing on there. Yeah, I got lucky. I was trying to, pump up the bit a little bit, I saw Susudio.
It did feel like a Casey Kasem dedication song.
You want to talk about long distance? Oh.
That's definitely a long distance. That's about as long distance as we could get.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about fucking Teresa and Sheboygan.
No. Or Louis in Tallahassee. I mean, no.
Hell no.
This is Muhammad in Pakistan.
So now we know. What do we know tonight? That Pakistan is exactly 12 hours off of
12 hours
Pacific time. Is it tomorrow?
It is tomorrow. Right? It's tomorrow. There's nothing yesterday.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's Memorial Day there, so he's probably off. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm
sure he's got a 3-day weekend, Or if he's like me, he's got a 5-day.
Yeah. All right.
I wonder if he's working at one of those like call centers.
I don't know. I mean,
Can you Google search his address?
he's got a lot of shit on this thing.
What's the name of his company?
Here, let me shoot it to you in the email. That way I don't have to put anything up on the screen, so I don't have to edit anything. So everybody just stay here with me just for
please.
a second while I compose an email
Patience.
here to my
If Steve was a
broadcast partner here.
he'd have email sending music playing right now if he was a champ, but
okay, sorry.
There we go. There it is. I expected it to be Susu Studio for the he's playing Susu Studio for the email that he's going to be sending me
in the studio. Oh, yeah, how about that?
I've got it. That was nice. Oh, there he is. Okay, I got Muhammad's info. Oh, let's make you do a puzzle to get into LinkedIn.
Oh no!
Oh, what the hell? Pick the image's correct way up. Oh, it's a frog. Verification complete. Security check. Now it's good. Access to my account's been temporarily restricted. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is a lot of work, Steve, to get it for view it. It's making me. What the hell? All right. I can't wait. I have to see this. So now it's making me take a picture of the. I got to scan the code, and I got to go into my.
Oh, this is so fucking beautiful.
It tells you how long I've been on since LinkedIn.
I don't even have. I probably have a LinkedIn, but I don't. I should put some crazy shit out. You know, it's just so many fucking emails from LinkedIn. So here, I'm gonna go off on another rant for you while you do that.
Yeah, sure.
Just a little rant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anybody that owns a boat?
I think so. Yeah.
I was just thinking because I saw so many boats out today and RVs, and so when we leave the stadium every night, I call my kid and we just talk on the way home as she follows me home, right? And we were talking about all the boats and shit. I was like, what an incredible money suck a boat has to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first like 4 or 5 times out, you're like, yeah, this is cool. Then it's got to be, fuck, I really don't feel like dragging that fucking thing out of storage and going to get gas in the thing and loading everything up and dragging it out the fucking marina, launching the goddamn thing. Everybody get in the boat. We ride around the fucking lake for 5 hours. Mm-hmm. Then I got to hook the thing back up. Then I got to clean the son of a bitch. Then I got to take it back to fucking storage. At some point, it's got to become a burden. And then you're doing it just because you remember how much you're paying for the boat every month.
Right.
That's my thought. That's all it is. A little mini rant.
Nice.
So, back to Muhammad.
Okay. I can't get into this goddamn thing.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He helps business owners grow their brands and attract new clients by providing customers virtual solutions through social media management, podcast promotion, content creation, content marketing strategies, business development with emails and social media, lead generation, cold email campaigns. Boy, he's pretty good at a cold email campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Sales funnel development. He specializes in video podcasting.
He sells funnels?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Eye-catching thumbnails. I mean, come on. We learned.
We've got all that.
I mean, the Mark Davis wig.
We've got it. We've got it handled.
The Mark Davis headpiece.
Next. What's next?
Social media marketing.
Use help there.
Business development. I focus on creating long-term value for businesses by developing and implementing strategies that drive growth through email marketing, social media outreach, and lead generation. Administrative assistance. I support business owners by taking care of their side tasks, allowing them to focus on what matters most, growing their brand. What is our brand?
Old white guys? I don't know. Old white guys having fun? I don't know. What is our brand?
I don't know. I don't think we have a brand.
I don't think we have a brand. No.
I think, though, our brand should have a corn dog in it. At some point, some kind of corn dog, maybe a Korean corn dog. I'm not sure, but there should be a corn dog in our branding.
I'm not opposed to a corn dog in our brand for sure.
How could you be? It's fucking Memorial Day.
It's true. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's nothing more American than corn dogs.
Not much.
Even Korean corn dogs.
Green corn dogs are pretty goddamn good.
I tell you, I saw a video the other night where they crushed up a bunch of actual Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and put them on the Korean corn dog. It's like
they do a whole bunch of stuff now with those. Yeah.
So he's an administrative assistant. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said I've seen all kind of cereal on those. Captain Crunch was one. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, all kinds of shit.
Do it.
I saw Heath bars. It's like crazy. Designing posts and video editing for your brand. I create logos, graphics, and visuals that tell your brand story and enhance your social media presence. Again, I think your daughter did a great job with that. I think.
Oh yeah, I thought so too.
It's pretty solid.
We had a pretty good logo. Yeah.
Yeah. And just to be, it was tariff free.
True.
And we bought American. So
we did buy American. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Customer service, so clients globally. Right. What's CRM?
How is it used?
CRM expertise.
It's a system.
Customer relationship management. That's
it's like a billing system, I think.
So he says he's in Zoho CRM, HubSpot CRM, Salesforce CRM, Infusionsoft, Research Tools, Data.com, Zoom Info, Hoover's InfoFree, Discover.org. What makes him unique? Ooh, hold on.
He sounds like he's got a lot of stuff going on.
Hold on. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah.
I don't want to use that one. Let's use.
Yes.
Although I don't think this is doing him justice. What makes him unique? I am a quick learner, adaptable to change, and highly skilled in overcoming challenges. I take pride in delivering high-quality work with integrity and a commitment to continuous growth.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for a reliable remote professional to help with any of the above services, I'd love to collaborate. Ready to talk? Email me at mehartabby4511@gmail.com or connect with me here on LinkedIn. Let's start a conversation and see how I can help you achieve your goals. Which is a different email than the email that he sent me. So I don't know if that's real.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's again. Thanks, Mohammed. There's a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so if anybody's looking for a digital services provider, he's your guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's just an email away.
So I know you can't get into the.
Yeah.
I know you can't get into the deal. Okay. But on the email, it is MUHAMMAD is his first name. Right?
Mm-hmm.
On his nice LinkedIn banner, it's MUHAMMD. So I don't know if that's Muham MD, like he's a doctor, or if he just misspelled his name on his deal.
Either way would be a concern.
I believe so, because I think there was something in here about an attention to detail, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe my attention to detail is shot.
Because I don't think he's a doctor.
I mean, he could be.
He could be a dentist. That's really not a doctor.
So,
that's a DDS, not an MD, actually. But that's what we always joke around Ulrich, because he has his PhD. We tell him doctor, and it's like we were checking in at the Caesars. No, not Caesars. We were checking in at the MGM in Vegas. Me, Mark, Willis, Herbie, and Sean. And Mark had the reservation, and hangover had just been pretty big. And the time when they were checking in to the hotel thing, and he says, and Ed Helms' character, he's a dentist, and he says it's under Dr. such and and the joke was, in the movies, he's not really a doctor, he's a dentist. Yeah. And so then Willis says, as Mark, it's under Ulrich, he says, that's Dr. Ulrich. it's a PhD. It's not a real doctor. And he just said it like right when he's checking in, and I lost it because I know what he's doing. And then Willis says, "Do you excuse me, ma'am? Do you guys have a payphone bank here?" I was like, "Oh my god, he's just doing the actual hangover check-in scene complete." I was like, "Oh god, that was funny." Anyways,
shout out to you, Willis. Shirt.
We got a song. We got a song. Another song. I'd play it out for Willis for dedication. Shout out to Willis.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we got.
This show has a little unexpected.
It's been semi-entertaining.
I've thoroughly entertained.
We had last week. I love this music. I just fucking do, and it's royalty free, which is great. I mean, it's fucking whatever. We had 14 views last week.
14.
And I swear to God, this is not a joke. Okay, let me tell you, it's not a bit. It to me, I find it funny because shit happens to me. And if I was going to show you a picture this week, I would show you one picture. Okay, and I may just do it on my phone, just because I'm that fucking lazy that I don't want to have to edit real hard here, because all I want to do is take a shower and go to bed. So we did that deal last week, and I was in the middle of my fucking sleep deprivation cycle, and I call it I'm an unwilling participant in a sleep deprivation study. Okay, is how I put it.
Okay. Yep.
I really did forget what we talked about. So I wrote the title as I forgot what happened in this episode, because I knew some of the things, but I couldn't remember like specifics. And when I listened to it back, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was ringing
I remember that. I remember that." Right. So I lose my keys the other night, and I'm not a key losing person.
Right.
Okay. I have my shit together. Okay. But I know I'm in a sleep deprivation cycle, so I actually have attached one of those air tags, sewn it into my keys. So just in case, and the other thing is there's another reason, because sometimes somebody says, "Hey, I need to borrow your keys for something."
Sure.
Whatever. I need to get in here. Can I use your keys? And if they lose them, I need to be able to find them.
Right.
Okay, so I can track them. So this time I lost them. I'm looking everywhere. I'm tearing this fucking stadium an hour upside down, and I cannot get a signal on this.
Oh no.
Okay. So I'm switching. We have like 3 different Wi-Fis in the stadium. So I'm switching Wi-Fis, and finally I switch one, and it picks up, tells me this is where it is. So I go, fuck, it's back in the laundry room. So I walk in, and you ever track one of these things, and it goes, yeah, go this way, you're 70 feet away, you're 300, and you're going the wrong way, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm walking towards the laundry room, and it says I passed it. And I wait, what the fuck? So I'm literally backing up on the concourse to where it says it's right to your left. And to my left is a wall for the clubhouse, a brick fucking wall. But I look and I realize where the brick wall is, and then I start to piece it back together.
The other side of the wall?
Yeah, and that I had gone in and stocked Skip's fridge with some more Labatt's Blue. And I put my keys in the refrigerator.
No.
And left them there. It's really hard to. Maybe I'll show this some other time. I don't know. But
so you're telling me they're hanging in the refrigerator,
sitting on the shelf in the refrigerator next to the Sweet Baby
Ray's barbecue sauce,
and Labatt's is below it,
and your chilled keys.
And they were cold for like a half hour afterwards. So why the AirTag didn't pick up? Well, it was in a fucking insulated box inside of a fucking bunker.
That's pretty great.
So that's why. But that's sleep deprivation's a real fucking thing. And
did you pee on a TV somewhere? That's what I want to know. Like, you're all miscombobulated.
I did go one day. I have a little cup that I use when I rub the baseballs to fill with water. It's like a little small, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 ounce cup, right? That I've used forever. And I usually go in the men's bathroom to fill it up and take it back into my office, start rubbing baseballs. I tried to fill it in the urinal the other day. I turn been in this bathroom 100 fucking times. I turn right, and I was going to flush water into my cup from the urinal. And I went, no, I said, that's wrong. That's the wrong way. And I turn around and go back. There's the sink. And I fill it up in the sink and go back to my office. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck are you doing? It really is.
You're getting delirious.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
It is goddamn insane.
Like they literally said, honestly, sleep deprivation is a real thing. And when you don't get, obviously when you don't get sleep, you're not functioning properly, but they're talking about there is I don't know why I heard this the other day. It was like, there's an actual disease that it prevents you from sleeping, and it can literally kill you.
I've heard about that shit.
And it can be like, and they're like, it's hereditary. It's like it's a thing that it prevents you from sleeping. People go weeks without sleeping. And in fact, I watched it was on fucking the Mulaney show. They were talking about that. Anyway, but yeah, it's crazy though. But you can die from it if you don't sleep.
Well, and I'm sitting there, and I come home at night, and my knee is just pounded. Okay, I've hyperextended a few times walking around our shitty concourse. And you hyperextend your knee, it's like it's like stubbing your toe in a weird way. That if you stub your toe, you will always find a way to hit that toe. And so I just continue to find a way to hyperextend.
Yeah, anytime you just slightly hyperextend it hits. I have it I have it on my right knee, which I thought I tore something, and because it felt like it was hyperextended really bad, and it was to the point where I had to get it checked, and the doctor basically told me I have severe arthritis in my knee and something else, and it was just like, you're fine, you just exercise. I'm like, really? And then but I constantly do it, and that knee gives out on me a lot. So I'll be walking and I'll turn sometimes, just step wrong, my knee it'll like go out.
Right.
I'm almost fall. It's weird.
A lot of it's just getting old.
Yeah.
That's part of it. But sir, if I one of the worst things I can do is stop.
Yeah.
Like if I sit or something, I don't want to get back up. It's fucking painful. But then I was sitting there, and the trainer goes, "Hey, you're limping a little bit. Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just, I kind of,
I am old."
Well, no, I'm like, I tweaked my knee, and it hurts at the end of the night. He goes, "Well, what's?" I said, "Dude, I'm fine." Guy's great.
Yeah, he's just trying to help.
Take care of players, right? You know what I mean? Don't worry about me. But he's one of those guys that wants to,
we could probably do something to help you out a little bit.
Well, but he wants to help. That's kind of where he is. But let me give you the recap real quick. I'm just going to go through this. All right. Tuesday opening day, 25,000 steps. Wednesday, 29,000 steps. Thursday, 24,000 basically. Friday, 26,000. Saturday, 28,000. Today, it just turned midnight, and I just got over 20,000 steps. So, we're talking, when you look at this, it's like, that's 11.5 miles. That is 13.38 miles. That is 10.83. That is 13.12. That is 11.9. And today is just about 10 miles. That's a lot of fucking pounding.
You're literally doing a half marathon a day on some of those days.
And here's the thing, I've cut that shit down because there were days where I looked at it and it was like 18 miles. And I went, fuck, because that was back before, I'm trying to get smart about it, kind of conserve steps. I think about that a lot, slow down.
Well,
which, it's kind of like what you're not supposed to do, but it's like...
Well, you got to be smart. You got to work smarter.
Yeah.
And you can control your amount of steps, and you make it easier on yourself. But yeah.
But the crazy thing is, if you do even fucking 10 miles, I don't leave a half mile radius.
right.
of an area.
Right.
You know what I mean? Basically, literally walking in circles.
Well, you need to get one of those tracker where they shows it'll like zigzag and show all the things where you traveled in a day. That'd be cool.
Oh fuck!
Like on the map to show you, like every single
back and forth,
yeah,
back and forth, back
that'd
and
be
forth,
cool.
back and forth.
That would be pretty cool.
And I mean, again, I'm no hero. To stop. Okay, I'm just saying I end up walking a lot during this. This is my new bit.
You're not giving it up. You are milking it.
I'm beating it to the ground like I am, dude. I'm just fucking crushing it. Fucking crushing it.
I don't know why. I said you are milking it, and that just reminded me of. Have you seen the Saturday Night Live skits when the guy? It's Mikey Day. He's in the car and they're like parking, and then like he gets in an argument. The first one was Martin Short. And so it's Mikey Day and his daughter in the car, and then Martin Short. They get like almost getting like they're fighting for parking or for a parking spot, and the windows are up. And Mikey Day's like, he's like, "Hello, you need to look where you're going." And then the guy's like, and then they keep doing this stuff and like everything they say is like, and all the stuff. It gets to the point where they're doing all the funny gestures, and like the daughter eventually says, you know, you should just suck in it. And she's like, and she goes, you know, you can just kiss my, and she said like, or said something like fondle, or says something about reference balls or something, and she does like this. And he's like, "What are you doing? Don't do that." It's like his daughter is making a gesture like she's blowing somebody. Every time she does it, she always does a gesture of blowing somebody. But it's like they've done a couple skits, and it's so funny because when I just went like milking it, it was like that's what I thought of them yelling at each other. So they're yelling at each other, and then like you can walk off the bridge, and you're not listening. It's like just like it's so funny, and if you gotta watch it because. They just they're just keep doing it over and over, but eventually they get to certain things, they say certain things, and the gestures they do the one he did was I don't know, but you just got to see it. It's so good. But he did a dance thing. It was just funny anyways. But anyways, yeah, Steve, you're not a hero. That was pretty good. Oh God, that was good. I got to tell you, that was pretty good.
We're just wearing this one for the fans tonight.
Yeah.
We're wearing it for
do what you can. Next week we'll come back, guns a-blazing. We can have videos.
Oh, dude,
can have it all
next week. So much shit next week.
Can have it all.
I'll have big hats.
Oh, I got double hats, and I've got it on the calendar that you're gonna have a surprise release.
Double hat day. It'll be awesome.
I'm gonna keep it just a single hat, but I've got a few weeks left. I've got a few weeks of hats that I can deliver.
Well, mine's gonna be like they're gonna be related, so they're kind of twins hats, not Minnesota twins, but they're like. Relatable to each other. They have a synergy, something that Muhammad didn't use in his description. Synergy.
That's an important word in
you're writing
business.
AI bullshit. Not that you're AI bullshit, Muhammad, but hey, just real quick, Muhammad, if you are listening tonight, in the next email, I need you to send the code word banana. Email. Banana.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, you know why? I would show the video clip, but I'm not going to. You know, because monkey never cramps.
Monkeys never
cramp.
They enjoy the potassium from those bananas. You're right. There you go. Well, Steve, you've played my music twice. I got two music now. I've got my Nance music and I got this music. But sadly, from a hero's point of view, with great power comes Steve to deny that he's a hero. And with also comes great boringness.
Thanks for stopping by.
With that, I bid you
The
do.
Cure for Boredom is back next week with another potentially serviceable show. Make sure to do what you need to do to get all notifications of new shows. If you have any comments, questions, or show ideas, reach out to the show at the number 2, thecureforboredom@gmail.com. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Hi, Rachel. Oh, wait, hold on. I got one more.
Oh,
we're not done. You know we keep prattling.
Yeah, we will.
So, I didn't have time this week to make granimals, and you have to be kind of older to know what granimals are.
Right, matching your shirts, your pants with.
Right. So, what I was gonna do, I had them before, and when you have, I think we're up to about 7 hats and about 8 or 9 jerseys at this point. We have more hats and more jerseys coming. When we have, multiple colored belts and multiple colored socks, that kind of thing. So you got to get these guys on the same page, otherwise all fucking hell breaks loose. So I was going to put up little granimals, on the board when they walk in. So here's your jersey, here's your hat, here's your belt, here's your socks, here's your colors tonight. So instead, I've been using Andrew, the trainer, as my model. So I'll have him come out and I'll shoot a picture of him. But here's what we're wearing tonight. Here's the stuff right. So my GM goes, I said, what I should just do is buy a mannequin and put it next to the door by the guy's locker. A mannequin?
I got a mannequin head. I got to get that mannequin head.
Oh.
It's almost forgot.
So he bought me a mannequin, a female mannequin. And so now we're deciding on a name for the female mannequin. It's not here yet. It'll be here probably.
Hey, Rachel.
Stand. That's what I was thinking. Rachel would be good. But I think Marla Hooch is in the lead right now.
Marla Hooch.
Since she's in the lead at the moment.
Okay.
I'm just afraid that because we had to make a name that nobody's going to sexually harass the mannequin.
Sure.
So there you go.
Okay.
And on that note.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye-bye everybody.
That's Marla Hooch.